magical friends, I'm Cowmingo! And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you every single way to get gingerbread cookies inside of the 2021 Christmas update inside of Adopt Me! And not only that, I'll be giving you tips on how to get everything a lot faster because I know some of the minigames are quite difficult. Alright, but let's go in and let's start off with the most difficult way to get gingerbread cookies. This way is entirely impossible. It's by walking up to this thing right here and paying Robux for a ton of gingerbread cookies. That's 520,000! I mean, yet again, the most expensive item in the update is 120,000, so that is pretty reasonable, but still, that is a super expensive pet. But actually, though, there are 3 different ways to get gingerbread cookies inside this event. The first way is from the ice skating minigame over there. The second way is from the present minigame over there. And for the third one is the pet rescue minigame over there. Now, there is technically a fourth way, and that is from the advent calendar, because there is a chance that some of the days will have gingerbread cookies. But I'm not gonna count that, because that's pretty inconsistent. But let's go and let's do our first way, which is the gingerbread on the lake. And this one's pretty simple. You just go ahead and go in the lake whenever they spawn in. It automatically puts some ice skates on you too, and you just go around and you skate on the ice to pick up all the gingerbread cookies. Now you just follow this path right here that I go on, because it's like the main path you can take. I know like the ice skating little race minigame makes you go this way too, and it's also just the easiest way to go, because you don't miss out on any of the gingerbread cookies. And there we go, that is every single gingerbread cookie, and now you see we have a total collect of 640. But yes, once you're done, if that says 640, that means you got all of them picked up, so you can go ahead and move on to the next minigame. Now, the next way to get gingerbread cookies, and probably my favorite way personally, is the present shuffle minigame. And this minigame is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. And hopefully I should be able to teach you how to do it pretty easily. Now, basically how the minigame works is that this elf right here is gonna spawn in 5 gifts. Now, 2 of them have 50 gingerbread cookies, 2 of them have coal, which you do not want to get, and the 5th one has 300 gingerbread cookies. And your goal is to pick all 3 of the gingerbread cookie boxes. Now, there's 3 rounds, so if you get all of them correct, you get a total of 1,200. And I'm gonna be showing you a tip on how to get the gingerbread cookies every single time really easily. So there we go, now we have this minigame started, and our first round is gonna start. Now you're gonna see when the presents spawn in, this one right here and this one right here is the goal. Now these are the ones you're gonna wanna follow. I said the other 3 is a little bit easier, so I'm gonna call this one 2 and this one 4. So as you can see, 1 and 4 swaps, that means now this one's coal, and now these 2 swap too, so that means this one's coal now. So they keep swapping, and then the last swap they did is this one and this one, because I was tracking the coal. Now, because I tracked the coal, that means all 3 of these are the gingerbread cookies. So if I claim this one, and claim this one, they are all gingerbread cookies. The main way I try to do it is because there's 5 gifts. I call this one 1, this one 2, this one 3, this one 4, and this one 5. I just say numbers out loud whenever they swap. So currently it is 2 and 4. And I did the first swap, so now it's 2 and 3. Now I know it's 3 and 5. Now it's 1 and 5. 1 and 4. That one didn't swap one of them. 1 and 5 again. And now the white circle spawns, so I know it is 2, 3, and 4. So let's claim that one, this one, and this one right here. Now, as you see, that is way easier than trying to track 3 gingerbread cookies, or even just tracking the 300, because that means I can get even more gingerbread cookies. Let's do this one more time. So the starting one is 2 and 4. Now it is 3 and 4. Now it is 1 and 3, 1 and 2. Then swap them. Now it is 1 and 3. Did not swap them again. And there we go. Now, because I know it is 1 and 3, that means 2, 4, and 5 are all gingerbread cookies. So there we go. Second one and third one, and we got them all correct. We got a total of 1,200 gingerbread cookies pretty easily. Now, if that still is more difficult, there's one last thing I'd recommend. Just track the middle one. So if you have difficulty tracking 2 of them at the same time just because it's like a laggy or just any other reason, just track the main one. So the main one always spawns in the middle on number 3. So whenever that one swaps, just say it swaps with 1, just say now the main one is 1. And if that 1 swaps number 5, then say it is 5 instead. But hopefully that helped you out. Yet again, just track the coal and make it way easier. Just make sure not to accidentally claim the coal, because that's the one you were thinking of. Just make sure to take some time while doing it. Now, for the last way to get gingerbread cookies inside this update, it is the pet rescue. Now, this video is pretty interesting. Basically, how it works is that you and every other player participating is going to be put on 2 separate teams. Woolly Mammoth or the Sabertooth. And your goal is to break your pet out of the ice the fastest. Be careful because there's also penguins on the track too. And if any of the penguins bump into you, you can knock it on the ground. Or if one of these 2 things bump into you, you can knock it on the ground also. So definitely be careful of these and also the penguin. Now, there's not much tip I can give you on how to hit them the fastest because a lot of it is just having decent movement. But keep an eye out on where it's heading. Because if it bumps into a flat wall, it's going to head right back towards you. So make sure you step out of the way so you don't get knocked away so you keep hitting. But also, this minigame is basically just a lot of luck on who you get on your team. Because some players are better than others. It's just a given. But basically how the rewards work is if you win, you get 1,200 gingerbread cookies. But the losing team gets 900. So it's a little bit of difference, but it's still a bunch of gingerbread cookies. So it's still worth doing. Now, I did try doing it in a VIP server by myself, so you always win. It does work, but the maximum reward is only 750. So I recommend, even though if you might not win, it is still better if you're in a public server with a bunch of friends. Also, I'm not sure if it's because I was in a VIP server or if it's because I was the only one participating. I'm just gonna say it's because I was by myself, but I still did it in a VIP server, so I don't know which way it is. But yes, it is just better to do it for more gingerbread cookies, and it is more fun with other players participating. And hopefully you get a good team so you get the maximum reward for an extra 300 gingerbread cookies. But that is all 3 ways to get gingerbread cookies inside the 2021 Adopt Me Christmas update. But that is all the time we have for today. If you have any other questions, let me know down in the comments and I'll try my best to answer all of them. This update is actually so much fun. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye!